crazy, the curse? Is it going to be real or is it going to be not? This
Monster will come out ahead, which in this case are Team Spirit, so you have to be super careful.
Miposhka's ready with Mangoes. He's got the mana regen. Oh, Faith Beyond!
He's dead.
Oh, dear. Miposhka's got him, and XinQ might just be next on the list. He's trying to get a kill here onto the Luna. The right-click damage isn't going to be enough, and it's a double kill from Miposhka, and he is just charging. And they feel pretty great right now. 2K lead. Look at this. Damage dealt for the Skywrath is quite high. And of course,
5K.
well, now it's going to be back full health, full mana once he respawns.
He dealt 1,000 damage per minute, actually. That is kind of insane. If you think about
Let's
it.
see.
Toronto got
Yeah,
trouble.
the Cinder Brew as well as the Thunderclap. Faith Beyond able to get at least one back, and Toronto Tokyo goes down over mid. Is Nothing to Say is there with the help of XinQ to finish off this Ember. So it's a battle of back and forth so far. Well, why he's back into the grave and Collapse. He's got himself another kill. He's on a killing spree.
Let's be careful with the bear. He's going to lose the bear again.
It looks like it's just going to fall. It's slowed down enough. They've got Mira up with it. They'll dispose of the bear and its life.
And why is next?
Why hiding behind the trees? But that's not going to work. He's got the silence, but the seal is in. And they'll put an expiration date on the life of this Enchantress. Still, though, the rebound and speeding up Miposhka, but not speeding him up enough.
Mira might be dead too, for instance.
Can't go in and get that kill on a one, but he's looking for a second. One shot away. Double kill for Faith Beyond. They've got Yatoro nearby. He doesn't have an Eclipse, but he does have a Lucid Beam to help. Here comes the bear. Ame hitting on a Toronto Tokyo. They're going to heal the creep, so the tower will be tanked by that creep. They wanted to dive the tower, and the way they were going to do so without taking aggro was healing that creep. And
both of these teams at the beginning of this tournament were pretty passive, very farm-oriented. Now, both of them are super aggressive. They realized how important lanes are, and they're playing it almost perfectly.
Arctic Burn on Toronto Tokyo.
No Remnant on him.
He doesn't have a Remnant now. He's been disposed both by the Marcy and by LGD. Miposhka shows up with Collapse, but these heroes may have rotated a little bit too late.
There's 5 mid.
They've also popped the Unleash, and
for the spell, of course, to get rid of the slows of himself. But yeah, the game is starting to sort of crumble for Spirit. They took a 3K lead, now back to 1K.
Thinking about Rolling Thunder. Mira hit up into the air. This should be an easy kill for the bear. Ame's got one, but Miposhka's next on the list, and they're checking it twice. Nothing to say.
You can't really take the dangerous lanes at all.
Yatoro,
oh my god, they're finding Yatoro again.
If they get this kill into the Luna, it's going to feel drastic. They'll go in, the Ancients trying to steal it, but, well, they can't do so. They've got Faith Beyond going in for more and dominating for this Brewmaster. Top lane, they have the ult coming in from Miposhka with the Searing Chains of Toronto.
This game is really funny in terms of whenever somebody dies,
nothing to say.
Dies too.
He's trying to roll, but there's the dispose with the Unleash. They've got the ulti coming out from Collapse. Nothing to Say needs to be careful as a Toronto Tokyo Ember is coming in. Collapse getting low. Does he have the help from Toronto Tokyo? No, he's focusing his attention on the XinQ at the moment. And now Collapse trying to walk away, but they've got the damage coming out from this Swashbuckle. They've got themselves one. They've got themselves two. Toronto Tokyo doesn't have the damage to get this Winter Wyvern just yet. He'll slight once again, but it's still not it.
Yeah, and Shield keeping him alive as well.
He wants it. He wants to go for somebody. He's staying close. Toronto Tokyo going to be tough because Nothing to Say is over to the side, but they've got themselves the dispose as well as the Mystic Flare. They go into the Winter's Curse, but it's not enough to save Nothing to Say. As this Enchantress is trying to run with the pig pole, but Y goes down. Mira, he did his job. He got the kill. They've got the Searing Chains. It's out onto the bear, which is going to fall. So there's gold there for Yacht. Searing Chains onto the bear. They'll look over Mira. Ooh, Nothing to Say. He's the one who's in trouble, taking a lot of damage. The Lucid Beam, there's the kill. And they're going to go in for more. They've got the BKBB pop by Toronto Tokyo. They'll jump away with Mira. Up into the air, Cyclone to Yatoro. The bear hitting away, but he's got the remnants to try and leave.
Nice
Winter's Curse is in onto the Viper. It's locked down. 3 of these heroes, Toronto Tokyo as well as Mira, trying to run. They've got themselves to dispose onto the bear as well as the Mystic Flare. It's out on Ame. They get the kill on a Collapse. The Eclipse is dropped down, but these aren't hurting enough. They've got the kill onto Yatoro. Faith Beyond with a double kill, and now they look over Toronto Tokyo. He's slowed up, stunned off, killed off, triple kill. Faith Beyond is 4 spirits to deal with now, so that's not great. Miposhka certainly dead already, and it'll be Gem on the ground for them to pick up. Oh,
Mira picked it up.
Oh, Mira got it.
But he's slowed up as well.
Now he's in trouble. Collapse trying to fight, trying to take out the bear, but back to form is Faith Beyond. Winter's Curse, now he locks up Collapse. They still send out these couriers, and mid-tower looking like it's going to drop, and it falls. These two heroes that are left on Spirit of the Luna as well as the Ember are trying to farm and have some semblance of a defense, but they have nothing so far, and they have lost their melee racks over mid.
Melting. You lose one team point, the game is over at this point, initially.
Silence again, Lucent Beam onto the Bear. All seen on your screen. And they're going to go. They're going to try and take this tower. There needs to be a response. You need to expect a response. The response is to get the Bear. That's 300 gold for the Luna. They go into the Primal Split. They've got the Swashbuckle. There's the disarm and the stun. It's out on the Luna. Disarmed again thanks to the Void Bear that is out from Faith Beyond in the Primal Split. He's got the Bear to go back to, so they're not too scared of really retreating on the side of LGD. They're going to try and make a go up 16K. They're waiting just for
That's
split.
the first one.
They've got the play going
Tower
forward
down.
to try and take the tower. It's already gone. Over to the side is Collapse. He's got to make something happen. He's throwing right clicks in onto Ame, but it's not doing any damage. The
Collapse getting shredded.
Well, it's a Rolling Thunder. They get the Kona Mirror. They look for the Eclipse, but the damage, it's just not there. Toronto Tokyo with the BKB. They've got themselves the Cold Embrace. It's out into Y.
It's Megas.
He's healing up. It's certainly going to be the entire base that is gone. And what can you do if you're the side of Team Spirit? 34 minutes into the game, you're up against Mega Creeps, and you are fighting on your heels. For Yatoro, well, the Cat's fighting on all 4 heels. They're trying to make it happen, but they just can't.
Insta-split on the...
There's the Refresher, there's the split. And the Cyclone onto Yatoro.
They can't even defend.
LGD, they're making them watch as they take their base. Spirit, they need to fight, but they can't. They're not allowed to. The Ancient, it's exposed. The throne is going to go down. LGD looking like they're going to get themselves game 1. Mira drops again for 75
they're all alive to
seconds.
just losing.
They just cannot defend. LGD will take game number 1 here over Team Spirit. And it was so dominant from the side of LGD, 28-18. They win in 35.
Solo kills in mid lane should not happen. Nice play by Toronto Tokyo.
Still though, the
by Ame
back
again.
and forth. Ame, shallow grave, but I don't think that's really going to make it any less deep. He'll step and be 6 foot under.
Yeah, this lane is really incredibly strong.
Doesn't grab the dispose on the Dazzle, so why is A-okay?
Yeah, slight miscommunication. Viper went back. Mira wanted to go in.
Stormhammer, dual breath.
Goodbye,
They've got 3 heroes here with the help of Nothing to Say. They'll take out the Jakiro and his games where the other 2 cores get nothing. But the way with Faith Beyond plays this Nature's Prophet, it's certainly possible that this team gets more around the map. That being said, Nothing to Say, he's in trouble. He is going to survive with the shallow grave for now. He'll try to TP away, and he'll be fine.
Mira's in trouble now.
Mira is the one going down with the trees in front of him, but Mira turns it. They'll look over. They've got the rebound into these heroes. They get the kill on Mira. They look over Faith Beyond. They've got themselves the Ice Path on it too. They take out Faith Beyond as well as Y. They'll look for Xingqiu. Dual breath. The damage is out on a Tiny, but not enough. Mira on the run. Viper Strike through onto Nothing to Say. He's got to be careful, and so does Xingqiu. They've got the Stormhammer, Avalanche on a 4, as well as the Swashbuckle landing on these heroes. They've got the Sprout, they have the control. They look over Toronto Tokyo, the rebound once again. Nothing to Say, he doesn't have the Rolling Thunder. He already went in with the Shield Crash, but he's got the save from Y with the Shallow Grave. Swashbuckle getting Toronto Tokyo very low. They've got the Sprout with the Force Staff, which is actually the Hurricane Pike to get away. Unstable Concoction, the Stormhammer out onto Ame, but they've got the Disarm onto the Sven. They're looking maybe to get the Remnant back into the fight, but there's Faith Beyond behind them all. Goes into Toronto Tokyo. They get the Kona Mirror. They've got the Ice Path onto 2, but it's not going to matter. Yatoro is gone. Mapushka, he's only going to survive for a little bit longer as they are in on this Jakiro, and it's a triple kill for Ame.
Worst case scenario. He just picked up his Radiance. They take a fight straight after.
He's not having a horrible game, but when you get compared to the Alchemist, it's not going to look good. And maybe I might have jinxed him. He goes into the BKB. He's on the run. He'll throw the Stormhammer, go to the Godstrike, trying to fight back, going after Faith Beyond, doing the damage, and he'll get a kill out on the Nature's Prophet.
He can't be out, though.
But now they've got Y. They have Xingqiu. The supports will finish off the carry of Team Spirit.
Tiny's already there.
Yeah, Avalanche toss all the way back. They'll go to the BKB here. Got the Stable Concoction charging up. They'll lose the Aegis, but now Yatoro's in. He's trying to make something happen, but they've got the bashes coming through on the Sven. He's in so much trouble, but there's the Stormhammer as well as the Ice Path. They get the kill on the Collapse. They'll look for the Rolling Thunder. They're trying to go the other way. They've got Mapushka locked up as well as the Avalanche coming out from Xingqiu. Remnant back the Sprouts on 2, but they get out of it. Nothing to Say is still committing with the Rolling Thunder. He's into the base, but now trying to leave. He's been disposed while Mapushka drops. There's nothing to follow up the damage, though, or the lockdown from Team Spirit.
They're going high ground again. They don't really have the greatest defense. All they have is a Sleight of Fist every 6 seconds, but the buildings are going to fall so fast.
They
Moving
go
on to
in,
Mira.
they jump, they've got the avalanche toss again, and Mira looking like he'll fall once more. Dead for 35 seconds. LGD are just bending Spirit to their will.
Yeah.
It's all LGD in this series thus far. And they are looking for a quick
They're gonna put
finish.
it slow.
Zincue again, he just wants to get these kills. The BKB's been popped, they've got the site, but he's looking for the Remnant back. He's not looking to charge in, he's looking to retreat out. The Macro Pyres drop down as well as the Ice Path. They've got the lockdown on Omne, who no longer has that Aegis.
They have
But
the
he's
Grave,
got
though.
a Dazzle ready to go. Dazzle is on it, Y is behind. Placing down the Vision. They've got the sentries in. Avalanche as well as the toss is going to be on the Sven. Yatoro on the run. Pops the BKB. They have to dispose. They go to the God Strength. Zincue in trouble, but the Shallow Grave is there once again. Yatoro, he's got to make the commitment. He's got to figure out whether or not he wants to go or leave. Zincue burning down, gets killed off by Vaposhka. They're going to buy back on the Tiny. They'll look over at Ame. Ame standing his ground, going for the tier 3. They've got the Treants in. Mira with the dispose. They've stunned him up. They'll unleash. They've got the Shallow Grave once again, and Ame rips through Mira. Ame on the run with the Unstable Concoction charging.
Which they're trying to do right now with the smoke. If they can kill the Dazzle, there's hope. But look, he's very well
God.
sandwiched into the left.
Mira just takes so much damage. They've got the toss back. Zada, Toronto, Tokyo. There's the Abyssal Blade to follow it up. They get the kill onto the Ember. They bump back on 2 of these heroes from behind them.
Dazzle.
Is Yatoro. They bump back on 3, but they've got the Shallow Grave. It's going to be on a Y this time. The damage is going to be enough as they've got the stun with the bashes. Yatoro can't survive. Spirit's dreams are melting as LGDs are growing. They'll go for Mira once again. They get the kill on Baposhka. He's got buyback on this Jakiro, but they're on their last legs. They're really trying to make something happen as they get the kill on nothing to say. They'll take the Pangolier. They'll also glyph up their base. 3 seconds on the Unstable Concoction, looking for somebody to throw it onto, but it will stun himself. Yatoro sprouted up, and he's not able to engage. Zincue going in with the Avalanche after the blink. He's trying to get his hands onto the Sven as well as toss him up. They've got the Sleight of Fist as well as the Searing Chains coming out from Toronto, Tokyo. But this base is going down. They've only got the mid-setter axe holding them from Mega Creeps, and LGD, they really don't need to fully commit. They are so far ahead that they can do whatever they please in this game.
They can wait for the Alk ult. They don't have to. They have a dispel with the Berserker Potion. They're just going in. Armistice is BKB as well. Nothing to be worried about at all.
Yeah, Ice Path damage out onto Ame, but again, he's got that Aegis. He won't even need to use it in the moment they go to the Shallow Grave. Ice Path is there, toss up into the air, and they will catch themselves a couple. The Remnant over to the side. Toronto, Tokyo trying to get a kill on a Zincue. He's moving over, but he's been hexed up. He's on the run. A Remnant away. Zincue taking some damage, but the Rolling Thunder comes out onto the Ember. They'll toss him up into the air. They get the kill on a Toronto, Tokyo for 90 seconds. And it's really just last hopes, last-ditch efforts here for Team Spirit. They'll move forward once again. They've got the Avalanche. Collapse is going to be disarmed, and all they can do is watch. LGD is taking their base. They've got the Hex once again, and Ame goes in on the Collapse. The Hurricane Pike is going to get him away and let him survive for a moment, but they've got Yatoro in their hands, in their grasp, and LGD, they're grasping the trophy. This game only 30 minutes. I believe the last one,
Just about.
34.